What's the story, Morning Glory? What is the word, hummingbird? Thank you so much for clicking on my channel and for joining me for this very quick conversation on a couple of things that I wanted to talk about. Just, some stuff that I wanted to discuss. So the first thing that I wanted to talk about was the divorce of Mackenzie Scott. Now, Mackenzie Scott is the former wife of one of the richest men in the world, Jeff Bezos, the founder of Amazon. So I thought it was pretty interesting that she was only married to her second husband for about a year, and now they have filed for divorce. No specific reason was given as to why they parted ways, but I think, in the paperwork, it had something to do with irreconcilable differences or something, or the marriage was I forgot what term they used, but basically another term for irreconcilable differences, some very broad generic term. So they've only been married for about a year. He was a high school science teacher at the school that her four children, the children that she has with Jeff Bezos, attended. So I thought also, I was like, wow, so she married a teacher from from her children's school, and I wonder if he actually taught any of her kids. He was one of those people that, even though he wasn't extremely wealthy, he was really big on giving. And I'm wondering if maybe that is what attracted her to him. Because soon after her divorce, she started giving away her billions of dollars. Because I think she was awarded about $38 billion from her divorce from Jeff Bezos. And soon after that, I think she had given like half of that was gone. She gave it away all to charity. It says here that she specifically gave $4.2 billion to 384 different organizations. And on top of that, she's part of these other organizations where, billionaires have pledged to give away as much of their wealth as possible throughout their lifetime. So she's a very, very giving person. And from the articles that I read, it had also stated that her now ex-husband Dan Jewett was also known to be very, very giving and very into, donating to charity as much as he could as well. So I'm pretty sure, that charitable spirit or that charitable nature brought these two people together. They had no children. They did have a prenuptial agreement. So I'm pretty sure that her wealth is very well protected. But on her platforms, her public platforms where there were pictures of him or pictures of him and her together, they are slowly they have slowly started deleting all of his images. So it seems like that marriage is, done. Now, on the other side, Mr. Jeff Bezos himself, after he divorced Mackenzie, he started dating Lauren Sanchez. Now, Lauren Sanchez, I guess she was probably more known in California or LA. I don't really know who she is. I only know her for dating Jeff Bezos. But I think she's like a journalist. She's done a little bit of acting, a little bit of this, a little bit of that. I think she was also like a judge or a host on one of those competitive shows. I think it was Dancing with the Stars or America's Got Talent or one of those shows. So she's like, a little bit here, a little bit there. She used to be married to an NFL player. After that, I think she was married to another man right before or around the time that she had met Jeff Bezos. I think she met Jeff Bezos through her second husband, because I think they used to be friends. They used to all hang out. Lauren Sanchez, her then husband, Jeff Bezos, and his then wife, Mackenzie. I think they all were like friends or something. So anyway, every time I see pictures of Lauren Sanchez and Jeff Bezos together, I'm just kind of like, this is an odd pairing. Considering, when you see her ex-husbands, one of them is an NFL player. I think the second one, I don't know if he was an attorney. No, he was a manager. He was a top manager or a top executive of a talent agency. And then also now that I think about it, I'm kind of like connecting the dots now. So her first husband was an NFL player. And then her second husband was an executive at a talent agency. And, I'm wondering if he was helping her get these, entertainment roles or, helping her get these various jobs in the entertainment industry. And then after that, now she's married to the founder of Amazon. She knows how to scope them out, and she knows how to pick them, and she knows how to clinch them. So It kind of seems like to me, it is what it is. It's very obvious. Do I even have to state it? My personal opinion, because I don't know these people, my personal opinion is that obviously, I think she's in it for the money. And I think he saw a very attractive woman that, was going to be hanging on to his arm whenever they go to these public events or whatever. They're not on the fast track of marriage, but I wouldn't be surprised if they got married. I kind of doubt that Jeff Bezos would want to get married again, but who knows what might happen. It's just obviously, I feel like if he wasn't, I'm not saying that Jeff Bezos is not an attractive guy. I just don't see his aesthetics as something that she would necessarily have been interested in. But I don't know her as a person. I don't know. But looking at her previous ex-husbands, I think him being the founder of Amazon had a lot to do with her easing into that relationship. So yeah, Mackenzie Scott divorced a year after getting married, a couple of years after she had divorced Mr. Jeff Bezos. Moving on, I wanted to talk about also what is going on in Florida. That is a major, major hurricane. I think this was like a category 4, category 5. The images that we see in the news are just catastrophic. Absolutely unbelievable what Florida is going through. That hurricane was humongous. And so my heart and my prayers go out to the state of Florida and anybody who was affected by Hurricane Ian. Is just, I mean, that was a massive, massive scale hurricane over there. So much devastation, so much loss. I heard on the news that a possibility of 400 lives might have been lost. Absolutely insane. So everybody in Florida, please stay safe. Prayers to y'all in Florida. Much, much, much prayers. And also, a little more sad news is the iconic rapper Coolio, who was born artist Leon Ivy Jr., passed away yesterday. When I heard the news, I was devastated. In the 90s, Coolio was huge. And Gangster's Paradise, Fantastic Voyage, his crazy hairstyle, iconic, absolutely iconic. It's just really sad that he went and he went so suddenly and so unexpectedly. These people who, I don't know why, you just get this feeling that some people are just going to be around for a very, very long time. And then when you hear about them passing, it's shocking to the system. So rest in peace to Coolio. He has definitely been a part of pop culture and easily recognizable. As soon as you say Coolio, everybody knows who you're talking about. When you hear his music, you know exactly who he is. Definitely left his impression in the music industry and pop culture, and he will definitely be missed. It's really, really sad. Thank you so much for joining me on your way out. Please don't forget to rate this video. If you like this content, please subscribe, and I will definitely talk to you later. Bye.